Welcome. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're diving into something really beautiful. Today's explainer is all about the rituals, the spiritual significance, and the incredible blessings of Goddess Lakshmi. Whether you've grown up with these traditions or you're just discovering them for the very first time, we're going to take a structured, step-by-step look at how to invite a genuine sense of abundance into your life.
But before we get into the details, I want you to pause for just a second. Ask yourself, what does true abundance actually look like to you? Is it just, seeing a bigger number in your bank account? Or is it maybe something more than that? As we unpack this today, we're going to look way past simple material wealth. Keep that question in the back of your mind, because we're exploring what this ancient tradition teaches us about being well and truly rich in life.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here we have Goddess Lakshmi, and she's widely celebrated as the goddess of wealth. But you know what's really fascinating? It's the sheer scope of what she actually represents. Welcoming her presence isn't just some plea for cash. The tradition tells us it brings prosperity, for sure, but also profound peace, wisdom, and just this incredibly positive energy. When you look at the vibrant imagery here, the lotus flowers, the gold, her steady gaze, it's like a visual blueprint for the kind of holistic prosperity we're talking about. It literally touches every single part of your human experience.
Moving into Section 1, perfect timing for worship.
So to really invite this energy in, you kind of need a container for your practice. And while yes, you can connect with these energies anytime, certain days absolutely carry more weight. Fridays are considered highly auspicious. They make a perfect weekly anchor. Then you've got these massive annual celebrations like Diwali night, Sharad Purnima, and Kojagiri Purnima, where that energy of abundance is just off the charts. But honestly, don't sleep on that last bullet point: evening prayers after sunset. As the world gets dark, lighting a lamp and bringing focus into your home every evening is just a beautifully accessible way to stay connected.
Which brings us to Section 2, 5 steps to puja.
And this perfectly illustrates where we start. Take a look at this worship space. It's spotless, it's vibrant, and you can literally feel the intention behind it. That's because devotion, cleanliness, and pure intentions are the absolute foundation here. Before you even say a word or make a single offering, the simple act of cleaning your space signals that you're open and ready to receive. It's like you're mirroring your mental clarity right there on your physical altar.
Now, setting up a daily ritual at home doesn't have to be this overwhelmingly complicated thing. Here's your straightforward roadmap. Step 1, clean the area and light a diya, a traditional oil lamp, to dispel the darkness. Step 2, place an idol or a picture of Mahalakshmyai on a vibrant red cloth, which is a super energetic, auspicious color. Step 3 is making your offerings. Step 4, you'll chant a specific mantra. And Step 5, you read or listen to sacred texts. See? It's 5 completely doable steps. You don't have to overthink it.
Let's zoom in on Step 3 for a second. When you're making these offerings, you're not just putting random stuff on a table. Every single item represents what you're trying to cultivate. Lotus flowers or roses, that's beauty and purity. Kumkum and rice are these deeply traditional markers of good fortune. Sweets or kheer represent the sweetness you want in life. And of course, the coins or currency. Now, you don't place those out of greed. You offer them respectfully as a symbolic, physical representation of the prosperity you're inviting into your home. Okay, moving to Step 4. This is where we focus entirely on sound because sound holds immense vibrational power. The specific mantra here is Om Shreem Mahalakshmyai Namah, and the practice is to chant this exactly 108 times. Why 108? Well, it's a deeply sacred number in these traditions, representing the wholeness of the universe. By repeating this 108 times, it's almost like tuning a radio. You're actively aligning your own frequency to the frequency of abundance. It is a powerful, highly focused exercise. Finally, to round out the physical ritual in Step 5, you engage with sacred texts. You can read these yourself, or honestly, just listen to them being chanted. Our sources specifically highlight the Lakshmi Ashtakam, the Shri Sukta, and the Lakshmi Chalisa. Just playing these verses fills your room with these ancient positive vibrations. It is just the perfect calming way to wrap up the active part of your practice. Now let's shift gears a bit for Section 3, the deeper meaning of wealth. If you literally only remember one thing from this explainer today, let it be this: Lakshmi worship is not just about getting rich. True wealth, the real abundance this goddess represents, is about inner peace. It's having a heart just overflowing with gratitude and generosity. It's about having harmony in your relationships. Because let's be real,
What good is having all the money in the world if your home is a stressful place to be? This practice is truly about cultivating deep emotional and spiritual abundance. Just look at the incredible sense of calm and stability radiating from this artwork of Goddess Lakshmi. To really internalize that kind of holistic wealth, this tradition relies heavily on the power of affirmations. Words matter, right? Stating your reality actually helps shape your reality. So let's walk through 4 incredibly powerful affirmations from the source material that you can use every single day.
Here's the first one. I attract abundance with gratitude. Just let that sink in for a second. In this tradition, gratitude isn't just saying a polite thanks. It's quite literally a magnet. When you show genuine appreciation for the small things you already have, you're telling the universe you're ready for more. It instantly shifts your brain from scarcity mode into fullness. Gratitude really is the engine of prosperity.
The second affirmation is, prosperity flows easily into my life. I want you to focus on the word easily. So often, we get it into our heads that wealth and success have to come from this painful, nonstop grind. This affirmation totally flips that script. It invites in this energy of ease, reminding us that true abundance can actually be a natural flowing state, not just an exhausting daily battle.
Affirmation 3. My home is filled with peace and blessings. Notice how this perfectly echoes those physical steps we talked about earlier? Remember the clean space and the lit oil lamp? Well, by saying this affirmation out loud, you are verbally locking in the physical sanctuary you just built. You're drawing a line in the sand, deflecting the negative, and holding space entirely for blessings. And our final affirmation, I welcome divine abundance with a pure heart. This just ties the whole thing together so beautifully. It circles right back to the pure intentions you started the ritual with. A pure heart is one that's free from greed or envy. And when you welcome abundance from that kind of grounded, pure place, you ensure that whatever wealth you gain is going to be used for good, bringing you lasting joy instead of just more complications. So, you've got the structure now. You know the auspicious days, the 5 simple puja steps, the deeper meaning behind it all, and these powerful daily affirmations. You literally have the toolkit. So the question is, how are you going to use it? How will you weave these concepts into your own routine? How will you invite abundance and gratitude into your home today? I want to leave you with this really beautiful summarizing prayer from our sources. Mahalakshmi, bless my home with positivity, wisdom, health, happiness, and abundance. As you look around your own living space today, think about where you can make room for that abundance to finally flow in. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. May your days be filled with light and your life with true holistic wealth.